Hello and thank you for tuning in with me, Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Sorry I can't be with you today live, but I did want to show you this great little fun fold card that I have for you today. So I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget, grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come stamp with me. You can get this mug and other stamping and scrapbooking mugs and apparel by going to Stampersdelightshop.com. Also, don't forget to sign up for my April Fun Fold online class with Encircled in Nature. All the links are below. So let's get started. Okay, what I'm going to play with today is Filled with Fun. Whoop. Let me just bring this down a little bit. There, now you can see it a little better. So this is the Filled with Fun, and this is the online exclusive. Online exclusives doesn't mean that you can't order it through me. It just means that it's not in the catalog. So here's some, all the pieces are kind of messed up because I am using them. Cute little stamp set and bundle. I'm going to need that and these two little pieces and this one. A lot you can do with it, but I just got this thing into my head, as I usually do, and I wanted to play with it. So I'm not going to show you the card yet, but I will show you what I'm going to do with it, and then I'll show you some other samples. I'm also using the Perennial postage dies, and I'm going to use this one. So again, these are all messed up because that's how I roll. I'm going to take this one. I know it probably drives some people crazy. I'm also going to be using the Zinnia 3D embossing folder. Okay, so what I'm going to bring in first, and I'm going to use some new colors, but remember, you can use the colors that we have available now and then always get the new colors when they come in May. Yay! Okay, this is Peach Pie. I am going to score that in half. Not cut it, but score it. That is going to be my base. I am going to bring in a piece of 4 by 5 1/4 white. And I am going to take the Perennial postage die that I already took out. I'm going to place that right in the center. I am going to bring in my die cutting machine. And I'm going to place that right in the center. Now you can use washi tape. I got this new Post-it tape, which I love. This is Post-it note tape. I love it. I got that on Amazon. I'm just going to hold that in place. And I'm going to cut that out. I'm going to set this aside for a second because I have more to do with this. And then, of course, this piece. Let's just take that off. This piece right here. Oh, let me go down even a little bit further. You can see my messy desk, but then you can see what I'm doing here. I am going to peel this off. I will save, I'll use that again. I'll save that for another card. Put this away before I lose it. I'm going to bring my machine back in, and I'm going to change my plates up a little bit. I'm going to grab that Zinnia 3D embossing folder. The flowers are going this way. Actually, it really doesn't matter which way you do it because it's a pretty easy embossing folder, and the flowers go different ways. So, but I like to do it this way. I'm going to bring this piece in. This is number 4. Let's just roll that through. And again, putting this over to the side because I am going to be using that again. Take my embossing folder. And I got this great, beautiful image. Isn't that great? I love that. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I am going to glue that right on here, but I am going to use our adhesive strips. You'll see why in a minute. So I only need little pieces for this, so I'm actually going to take this, the side pieces here first, and I need 4 little pieces. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Let's get that out of the way. Now, depending on which side I want to use, you could use either side. I like this side, I think. Okay, so this is going to be the inside. I am going to take my Take Your Pick tool. I'm keeping you in suspense, right? Okay, I'm going to peel that off, and this is going to be the bottom. So I am going to, right at the edge, put some of the adhesive strips on there. This way. And then these two, I'm going to do up here, as close to the edge as you can get it. This is such a cute little set. And like everything else, when I saw it, I knew what I wanted to do with it. I am going to peel those off. I'm keeping you in suspense here what I'm going to do with this. I'm not going to show you until last. I'm going to layer that right on top here. Okay, then I'm going to bring in some cardstock. I'm going to do some stamping. So the first thing I'm going to do is my Wagon. And I need real red for that. And did I bring the real red over here? No, I did not. Okay, I'm going to use Poppy Parade. Ink that up. Bring in my mat here. Make sure I get that inked up really well. A lot of it's going to be covered. All right. I'm also going to be bringing in some pecan pie and some black. So let's bring in that die cutting machine again. Whoop! Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen, but it fell on the floor. Because I get so excited. I am going to cut this out. I can use that Post-it note paper again. Cut that out. Okay, let's leave that over there. I don't need that Post-it note piece. What I am going to do is I'm going to bring in my pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and I have a piece of our adhesive sheets. Okay, so I'm going to use that so I don't have to use liquid glue. Just going to peel this off on one side. The new sheets have little perforated lines. This is an old one, so it might take me a quick minute. There we go. The sticky side down. Okay. Now I am going to bring in my wood piece for the wagon. Okay, if it makes that popping sound. We are going to pop that out leave that over here. Let's see, I have a little bit more here, which is perfect. I'm going to now bring in this die, which is the inside of the wheels. And I'm just going to put that right there. Even if the whole thing isn't covered, it will still stick. Again, these are our adhesive sheets. Everything is in the catalog. This is actually on the annual catalog, and I will have everything posted on my blog later today. Okay, so now I have those two pieces. I'm going to bring in a piece of black, basic black. I'm going to do the handle, and I love the fact that it comes with two wheels, so I only have to do this once. I don't have to use the Post-it note because I'm not stamping anything. Please don't forget to share my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Facebook, and please tell all your friends if you enjoy my videos to watch. It really does help. Okay. I'm going to close up this Poppy Parade real quick. All right. I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to start playing here. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to peel the back of that off, and it's sticky, so it's going to go right on top of my wagon. I'm going to flip it over. I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Actually, I have those long pieces. I might use those if I remembered where I put them. Somewhere on my desk. Okay, well, I have these other long ones from a paper pumpkin. We're going to use that. I'm just going to put that right on there. It's amazing how I lose things within 5 minutes or less of being on here. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to take my glue press with my Tombow glue in it from My Sweet Petunia. I'm going to put that right there. Then I got these two cute little wheels, and these are the insides. Put those right in the center. Okay. I am then going to grab regular dimensionals right here. They fit perfectly on the wheels. I am going to put one here and one here. I'm going to add that right there. And add that one right there. I am then going to bring in the rustic gems that we have. We have different colors, but I'm just going to use whichever ones are handy for the inside of the wheel. All right, I'm still not showing you everything yet. I'm going to bring in a strip of white. Keep you in suspense. I'm going to grab the You Make My Heart Bloom, and I am using the new Peach Pie again. Any of our colors will work, but I wanted to showcase a little of the upcoming in colors. There we go. You Make My Heart Bloom. I am going to cut that off right there. I'm going to bring in another piece of that, and I am just going to glue that down. With my Stampin' Seal. The strips are left over from when I cut cardstock for classes. So I always save them because they're already made for me. I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to just trim this off. Just showing a little bit of that new color. I really am keeping you in suspense, aren't I? I'm not going to do the last part until the last bit so you can see it. I am going to just take that, put that right there. I'm going to bring in some of our in color gems. I'm going to add a couple of those. Maybe one over here, maybe a small one right there. I'm then going to bring in a piece of white, 4 by 5 1/4 for the inside. And I am going to bring in this sentiment that says sending loads of happiness. I'm going to grab the flowers. Now the flowers you can actually stamp and cut out and they would go right into the wagon. But that's not what I'm doing today. I'm going to ink up just half of that. I'm going to put the flowers right there for my inside. You can also use this for the envelope. And so now you see my little wagon with the sending loads of happiness. And you're probably thinking, okay, well, what are you doing with that spot? Well, I'm going to show you. I have a packet of seeds. And they slide nicely into that little pocket that I made. And there I have a cute springtime card to send to somebody. You make my heart bloom. Sending loads of happiness. I got a little oops there, so let's fix that. Fix that by putting a gem right there. Okay? So there is my quick little fun fold for you today. Again, I'm sorry I couldn't be with you live today, but I did want to show you this. I thought this was an adorable idea. Let me show you some other ones. This is with the new Petunia Pop. And, of course, the zinnias. So those are the new in colors. Here it is with Gorgeous Grape and the 3D embossing folder, the basic ones online. And again, you can see that you just put your finger in there and pull out those garden seeds. What a great springtime card, right? And then I have another one in the Azure Afternoon. And this one I used crumb cake, but the same idea. I hope you enjoyed these cards today. I messed up my little thing. Don't forget, I do have my celebration, my own celebration going on. So I do have some celebration items left over. And while supplies last, when you place a $50 or more order with me, I will send you one of those celebration items. I'll send you a list of the updated ones, and then you can choose. That's why supplies last, while supplies last. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you live. I will see you live next Friday for another Fun Fold Friday. Until then, have a happy Easter, everyone, and keep on stamping, Stampers. Bye.